Hey everybody, and welcome to my next Let's Play. This one's of cubic currency. I doubt very highly that most people have ever heard of this game. It's not really niche or anything, but it's just another kind of roguelike that's kind of fun. You get to play with dice and stuff like that. I feel like the best way to talk about a game like this is to get into it. And we got a little tutorial area to go through first. So basically your day opens and closes with this sign that's at the top of your little marketplace over here, and there's three basic kinds of dice, and he's showing you how this like UI over here on the left, and at the top here you have the customers, what they're offering you in return for what they're asking for. It's kind of like a pawn shop a little bit, and you can pull this out to get like a little quick guide on how things are going in your current world. So just real quick, this one here that looks kind of like a throne sort of, that's the most expensive. And then you've got this medium expensive one that's shaped like a star, and then this very little tiny one that's like a little emblem, that's the cheapest one. And you can see here we have rent that has to be paid in 2 days. That's kind of our driving factor here. But anyway, if there's any modifiers, good or bad, it'll show you down here. But I'm going to close that, and this is just re-talking about what I just talked about, where our the dice orders. So they want us to complete this deal, so that this can a higher value die can replace a lower value die, but the other way around is not true. So this red one can take the place of the star, and the star can of course take the place of a star, and then the little emblem can take the place of an emblem, and then they want us to go ahead and trade it. And they're talking about like how you shouldn't just accept every deal, because there's some shitty ones, like this guy who wants 4 high quality squares or dice, but he's only offering you $1, so he's kind of shitty. You just want to decline him. And then this one here, now it's talking about how to use abilities that you have. Now you have 4 abilities for each character. There's 3 characters in the game, and I'm going to be showing each of them. What you need to do is, for this tutorial, you take raise, and then it will bump the rarity of whatever die you click on up by 1. So it bumps that one up to the little star, the medium value one. And whenever you're done for the day, you can just go ahead and close your shop, and there you go. There was that day. So it's telling you how your dice are removed at the end of the day, and they get turned into money. And if you want to retain them, then you can take your dice and you put them over here, and then whenever you end the day, they'll be there the following day. So we're going to go ahead, and it's wanting you to start your next day, and it's just explaining some more of the UI to you. The top right's your money, how much you have, and then over here is once again reminding you of the info panel, which is pretty important. And we're going to go ahead and end the tutorial, and so that we can go back to the main menu now that we're completely done with the tutorial, and I can talk about this a bit proper. So the character that we're playing as first is called the Swindler, and each time that you beat a character, then you unlock the next character in the line. But the first one that we have is a Swindler. He's got some abilities here. Basically, if you have a die that's of the 2nd or 3rd rarity, so the medium or expensive value, you can split them into the next lower down value. Reroll re-rolls the face of each die on the field. Now it can turn your high die into low die, but usually the strategy is to take low die and turn them into high die. And this re-rolls the face of all dice on the field. Split, you only select 1. Raise, you only select 1. And I got to showcase that where we actually just upgraded something. And then print creates 3 new dice of the current dice pool. So we can go ahead and get started here. Open up the day. This guy wants 2 of the stars, and that's a pretty good deal. So I can go ahead and trade that. And whenever you start, you have at least 1 of every ability. So this guy wants 2 stars. Let me go ahead and print, and then we'll trade there, and we'll buy another slot. You can buy a slot so that your die will retain as the days go by, and I want to hold on to these 2 dies in case there's a better trade deal tomorrow for them. So I'm going to go ahead and close the shop, and it'll sell that last die that we had left over. It's only $6, which isn't all that good, but that's okay. And we have $250 that are due in 2 days. So at the end of every day you have like a little event that happens, but after day 1 there's no events that happen, so that you don't accidentally get screwed or overwhelmed here at the beginning. So we can go ahead and start this day. He wants a star, but that's kind of a shitty deal, but I'll trade anyway. She also wants a star. I'm doing it kind of because I don't mind it, because we have low costs here and I want to re-roll them. So re-roll, you want to get as much mileage out of that as you can, because sometimes it's not very good. So I'm just thinking, we have 2 more days. I was considering buying the $80 one, but I think I'm just going to pass for right this second. If I happen to have $80 by the time that we have to pay rent, I may buy into it, but definitely not in a day when I need $110 tomorrow. Alrighty, so they this little event here is just talking about how, like, you haven't paid your dues to the Mafia yet, and you can either pay and it ups your rent by 25%, or you can refuse. I'm going to go ahead and pay it to avoid the negative repercussion later. So you can see our new rent cost is going to be $312 in this middle panel. So we got to be sure to make some good deals today. Little star, that ain't too bad. And then he'll give us a random die. Nice, we got a star again. I'll go ahead and trade it. Now, you might think that you're kind of screwed, and you'd be kind of right, but you print die, and that there will surely be enough to get us over $250. So I'll go ahead and close. Yep, we got $30, just barely made rent that day, so it wasn't too bad. Oh wait, never mind, I didn't make rent. I just lost because I forgot our new fucking amount that we had to pay was $312. We got very unlucky, but that's okay, because we're going to go right back into it. I plan to show, if I get at least 1 loss on each character, I plan on showing that in its entirety. But if I get any more than 1 loss, I'm not going to bother showing that, because that's kind of boring. So whenever you put die on this right side, they're immune from your abilities. So whenever I re-roll, well, actually I don't want to re-roll, I want to upgrade this. So upgrade, and then drop that there. He wants one of these stars, or she wants one of these stars rather. Can go ahead and trade those stars. Now I want to re-roll before the day is up. Yep, so that I can store dice for the next day. And we'll go ahead and close. Very cool. Simple day, like I said, nothing special happens on the first day. So he wants a star and an emblem. I'll go ahead and print some. Nothing too impressive yet. He'll give us another print. I almost always trade, even if it's an extreme detriment, if they offer me print, because it's just such a good ability. Alright, so I'm not gonna... I keep wanting to buy that middle container, but I'm not going to. Let's see what today's event is. Hopefully it isn't something that's too unlucky. Leaving your shop. Oh, okay. So this is very simple. You got a neighbor that's moving out because they're getting evicted, because the rent's getting too high, and you can steal one of their dice. Now you can either get 1 in the hand, or you can get many in the bush. And I don't really care for this one. It's about half and half. I'll just take the 1. Just play it safe. And then you can just go ahead and finish out this day. I'm probably going to accept all these trades just because I have the die for it right now. $80, so I'd have to make at least 16. Fuck it, I'm just gonna sell out of it. I'm worried that I wouldn't have enough money to pay the rent if I held on to a die and bought the die slot. So After you get done with a pay period, whenever you get to pay your rent and your money goes down to 0, you get an email, and the email gives you, it's from like the Merchant Corp or whatever, and they give you coupons. Now coupons are used for this special kind of merchant that we'll see every day, the first day after you pay rent. And also in addition to that, you've got this a new die type that gets added to your die pool. For example, this die that we have here is a defective die, and they can't be affected by any ability that we have, so we can't re-roll them, we can't raise them, we can't do anything. So we're going to have more customers at the shop. We get a positive and a negative effect for every pay period. So the positive is we get more customers, the negative is our sign is on the fritz, so that kind of sucks. Basically whenever we open, it'll disable an ability, so let's hope we don't get too unlucky. Well, we got rid of print, but that's fine as long as it doesn't disable print 3 days in a row. Okay, so these are our new die too that our abilities don't affect. I'll pay the shitty little one for that. Alright, this guy's wanting some big stuff. Never mind. I don't have enough die to trade him. This guy, on the other hand, I got more than enough die to trade. Hope he gives us something good. I gotta decline his trade because I don't have enough die for it. Decline that one. Alright, so this is that special merchant I was talking about. He sells like little artifacts or whatever, and you can buy them with these coupons. So we got a bunch of different little options here, and we can also buy our powers. So the first time we use an ability each day it recharges. That's good. I think I'm going to buy that. And then we've got 2 signs here that we can buy. I'm going to just go ahead and go for that. We could get neon sign or neoner sign. And I'm going to take the neoner sign so that we can get +2 customers every day. And I'm going to go ahead and take print too, just in case we need it to push us forward in the last couple of days. We're doing extremely well for day 1 though. Yeah, we've got over half of the rent money. So, and the more rent money that you have at the end of a pay period, the more coupons that you get. This is like a little event where you run into like an alien or whatever, and he drops a green dice. Now you always want to take his green die because the green die is very, very, very powerful. You don't ever want to return it. There's no bonus for it. So I'm just going to take it with me. And what this does is any trade that anybody offers you, you can give it to them. So even if they got 4 die in here, you can trade them just this one for it, and they'll accept it. Incredibly good, powerful die. And we, as you can notice, with our neoner sign, we have so many more customers for the day too. And I'm glad I bought the print, so we can go ahead and make as many deals as possible today, bring in as much money as possible today. Yeah, I'll trade for that. This is a really shitty deal, but I'll trade for that too. You'll start to notice that some characters always come to your shop with a really shitty deal or a really good deal. Well, so I can get ahead. I'm going to go ahead and trade that. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to trade the alien artifact. I'm just going to buy another slot here instead. Damn, I have print though. Let's go ahead and print some stuff. Yeah, I'll trade these 2 for whatever you're selling. And then we can swap out this shitty little emblem for the star. And we'll trade our excess inventory. And we've already met rent on day 2, so now we can kind of take 3 days at day 3 at our leisure. This here is just basically a guy offers you some die for a certain amount of price. I don't buy into him because even at $50 for 1 or 2 regular dice, even if you get 2 dice, if you sell them, if they're the best dice at the rarest, that's only like $12. So you basically are paying double what those dice are actually worth. So I don't buy into his shit. And then if you buy a whole bunch of them, they're poison and so they're shit. this is exactly what I'm talking about as far as giving him the alien little artifact for his trade. We just traded one little die for $271 and an ability. This guy wants a big red emblem. I'll go ahead and trade him, but I think that's gonna, well, damn, he gave us print too, which is good. I didn't even see that. And we have an ability right now. This is the first ability we use each day. It recharges, so I'll go ahead and print another one. And I'm gonna move some of the rare ones over to our side pile. And I'm gonna buy another slot. And I'm going to decline this trade. I will accept every trade that doesn't include the highest rarity. That is my promise to America. Alright, don't want to do that one because I don't have that rarity. Still don't have a bunch of these rarities. And now we can close out, and we made way more money for rent than we needed, so you can bet we're going to get a bunch of coupons. Yep, we got 9 coupons. So this is a new one. These are powered dice that are now added to our dice pool. Trading with them guarantees the customer will offer an ability in addition to everything else. So if they weren't offering ability before, they will now. So our positive buff, and we got 700 due in 2 days. Our positive buff is each day get a random ability use, which is good. Heat wave, your dice are getting too hot, pick them up to cool them down. Basically, if you don't pick your die up and shake them to cool them down, they'll overheat and then burn out. Like they won't, you can't use them. They'll be destroyed. So go ahead and get an ability from this guy. I'm just gonna make as much use out of these ability dice as I can. Trade them, do little shitty trades with them. Don't forget it's the next rep period, so now we have to focus on collecting rent. Yeah, I guess since I rolled, I'll go ahead and trade him. He wants a medium rarity. She wants a high rarity. I'll do that. We're already quickly coming up on our rent. Cool. But now we don't have anything in our little container, which sort of sucks, but that's not the end of the world. We're way ahead. So now we can get some more artifacts. Which artifacts do I think I'd like? Definitely the dice fabricator. For every 2 dice in stasis, start each day with an extra dice. Absolutely. And then we'll go ahead and take the Slotto disc too. And then I'll hold on to the rest of the coupons. Well, I'll buy one of the print. But otherwise, we're ready to move into the next day. We've already got what? Is it half? Over half? Yeah, we got over half of our rent already. This is a really good run. So nothing happened tonight, which is good. We have a ton of dice, and we are going to be doing some quick trades today so that none of my dice accidentally burn up. Alright, medium rarity. He wants 2 medium rarities, so I'll split and give him the medium rarities. He wants a low rarity. Ooh, this guy wants a bunch of stuff. Let's see what happens whenever I print. Shoot. Well, what if I raise? Yeah, we can do that. I definitely want to end the day with some dice if at all possible. Decline. So that I get extra dice the next day. He's not offering very much money. This guy's offering a fair bit of money. Well, I can do a lot of splitting and raising, I guess. We'll go ahead and split there. So he'll also give us an ability too. I'll go ahead and split and then raise. Whoops. Dice are getting hot. There we go. Now we have plenty of money for the rent. We're just basically ahead again, so that's good. They're asking for some of your money, one of your neighbors are, because they can't make rent. And I go ahead and do it because we're way ahead on our rent as it stands, so go ahead and open for the day. I want to pocket one of the big abilities, so I'm not gonna make this trade right off the bat. There we go, it just traded. Trade for this shitty dice. That'll give us print though, but she's already given us an ability. Let's reroll. There we go, way better roll. Ooh, this guy wants a bunch of stuff. Let's print and see what we get. This die is getting too hot. Split. There we go. This guy wants a lot too. But I could split, so that's not that big a deal. And he's already offering us a power. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll actually raise both of these instead and swap out our dice. Actually, let's re-roll, see what we get. And we need a small one. I wonder why that isn't picking up, even though we have... Well, you know what? This might have burned. Maybe that's why it isn't letting us trade it in. That's okay. If that's what happened, that was my own dumb fault. So he's already offering us a power. What if I re-roll, split, and I'm out of re-rolls? I can raise though. Or I could... Yeah, this must just be a dud now. Let's go ahead and use one of these dice and split it. Now then we should... well, I actually think I'm just going to hold on to all these die for now and just go ahead and close the day out, because we're way ahead on money and I don't want to get too greedy trying to get coupons. Yeah, we just got 6 coupons and we already have 2 in the pocket. Oh, we got decaying dice now, which are added to our die pool. They decrease in value after each customer as long as they're in our field. Each successful transaction has a chance to give an additional die. That is extremely good. The negative is add a random negative die type to your die pool. That's okay. Our negative die type that's been added is a sharp dice, which will cut the customer's offer down by 10%, which isn't too bad. I make enough deals that it really doesn't matter all that much. So, and we already had a successful deal and it just threw us some dice. I've got a strange feeling that that's going to be kind of the this run from now on is going to be oh hey, we just got to die. Oh hey, we just got to die. Oh hey, we just got to die. So I guess we'll split this so we get an ability and we get another ability. What if we put this so it doesn't get re-rolled and re-roll all that? There we go, can trade up for that. Ooh, she has really good deals. Let's re-roll. Then split this little fella. And trade out this shitty die. And then we can trade this medium. He wants 2 mediums and a small. I think... Well, let's print. Oh yeah, we can do you 2 mediums and a small, no problem. Especially whenever you're giving good money like that. This guy, on the other hand, shoo-lee, he wants some expensive stuff. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna split a whole bunch of die, and then I'm gonna re-roll them. Ooh. Well, shoot. Unfortunately, that's not good enough for us to be able to make a deal, but we do have a bunch of die slots now, so not the end of the world that we have to pass on a good deal like that, but still sucks. So now we can buy some more artifacts. I definitely don't want the gilded hourglass in case I need to think more about a trade. Upgrade zone. At the end of each day, all dice and stasis have a chance to upgrade. Absolutely. The upgrade chamber upgrades an open stasis chamber. Dice in the upgraded chamber increase in value at the end of the day. I'll take that. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 of these dice printers. Things are going to be getting more expensive and harder to do here in the end game. And I'm going to go ahead and buy this last slot down here so that I can upgrade stuff. Because I mean, if we have the new stasis chambers that upgrade our dice, have a chance to every night, I want to make sure they're all full. And look at that, 4 of them just upgraded to the final tier. That's incredible. We already have a third of the rent anyway, so we're right on track, not even counting what I just spent. And this is a continuation of that effect from earlier, where the neighbor was asking for money. They have to move out, but they give you a robot doll, and the robot doll says customers offer 5% more money. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and start off every day like I usually do, which is just hot trades left and right. Okay, let's go ahead and double print so that I can have enough stock here to trade. Nice. Oh yeah, we're making tons and tons of trades today. Whew, she wants 3 big ones. Let's sub out this and then give me a reroll. Okay. Play in that. Do that. And then trade a medium size. So we didn't get quite as much money, but we're still almost already have the money for rent. So we're doing really well, and we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a power. This is just basically all about, one, you have to get kind of lucky with the RNG from the items that you get and from the modifiers that you get, but a little bit of it's about planning your run as efficiently as possible. But again, a lot of times you just can't be that lucky. So we'll go ahead, and what I want to do is split and then re-roll. Oh yeah, we're in business now. Trade that up. Then this guy wants a medium and a small. This guy wants a tall, 2 mediums and a small. And he gave us a print too, which is really good. And I'm going to go ahead and pass on this girl. That was a shitty deal she was offering. So we already have rent available. And this one here is super simple. We just get 1 defective die. But hey, it's free. We could go ahead and close out the day. And what I'm gonna do is load up this right side with die and just go ahead and close the day out, because no reason to prolong this any longer than you have to, because all I would do is get coupons, and I don't really care for those right now. I want to get moving on to see, we just got 3 coupons anyway, which is a fair bet. Now we now have verdant dice added to our dice pool, which after each customer they'll increase in value. This week, high dice are more likely to be rolled. That's good. Negative, more customers come to the shop, but the offers are worse. Okay, so it basically accents kind of what I do in this shop anyway, which is not great. So basically we have to make a ton of deals, and our rent for this week is the $2,000, so we should be able to manage that. I'll go ahead, because it's going to be a big hot day of trading, I'm going to go ahead and print a whole bunch of these. Okie dokie. Ooh, hey, and here's this guy. Dice Fabricator Mark III. Spawn 3 dice at the start of each day. That's incredibly powerful. Back-to-back order fulfillment yields greater rewards. Damn, that would be good with our current run. Adds a positive dice core sanction die type to your die pool. That would be okay. So, I don't know. Do I want to do combo meter? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do combo meter and print 2 out. Let's do it. So now it's become pretty much just about selling, I guess, as fast as you can. So just to get this combo meter way up, 1, 2, 3, and then a small one, medium, And you can see our little combo meter right there in the top left. Okie dokie, I'm getting kind of caught up in my own head here, making sure that I do these deals as fast and efficient as possible so that I can keep the combo meter going. It's kind of crazy that I made the best out of this current shitty event. So now we don't really have to worry about what die we leave in our stasis overnight, just simply because, unless you need to upgrade them or something, simply because there's no, it doesn't continue on past this week's rent, so we just hit the max multiplier. I guess let's go ahead and raise the price on, or raise the rarity of these here and get ready to trade. This guy, you know what? Just so I can say I made all the trades today. And we ended up with 1 die at the end of the day, extra die, which is really good. We just made almost $1,700, and as soon as we have 2,000, we can go ahead and end the week. Your phone buzzes, you receive a text. Meet us behind your shop in the following days. We have taken a great interest in your success and would like to ensure it continues. Very weird. I don't think I've ever done that one before. But let's see what die we get. Yeah, I'll trade because I want to be able to use a reroll. I'll pocket that one and reroll. Oh yeah, and then I'll go ahead and reroll. Oh, look at all these high number of things we got here. I'll go ahead and trade 2 of them to this girl, no problem. Raise that and then trade it away so I don't have to worry about it being in my inventory anymore. I want to go a little bit over, probably about $2,200, just in case anything screwy happens in the next couple days. Alright, $2,200, I can deal with that. I'll go ahead and cash out. So, exit the back of your shop. There's 2 fellas, 1 short, 3 fellas, 1 short, 1 tall, 1 in between. They speak in unison. They hand over a cardboard box pulsing with energy. Pass this box along to a contact in the following days and your reward will be bountiful. We will be watching. So I guess I'll try to deliver it, but I don't think that'll happen because I think whenever we close the shop we'll just win here. And there you go. We pay the rent, and it says how good we are and that we soar ever higher. No amount of rent can ever stop us now. And you can see here, you know, how much money we've made and the items that we got and our excess money and shit like that. And we ended up with a score of almost $2,900. And we also unlocked the second character now. And the second one is kind of hard, but these characters get harder as we go on. The scrap artist. So they have Tinker. She has special dice in her dice pool called scrap dice, and Tinker converts 1 scrap dice into 3 basic dice, so it's kind of like the print from the last run that we just did, except they're always guaranteed to be basic dice. Upgrade lets you convert a die to the highest value of die, so it's like upgrade but even stronger. And then Eureka creates 1 die of each dice in your die pool, which starts out kind of sucky, but then it later on gets really good. Or if you want to build for scrap die really early and use this final ability invent on it, which turns 2 scrap dice into a random item, that's pretty good too. Just kind of whatever you're feeling, but it's better for me to show you these in practice. So she comes in, wants 2 mediums. I'm gonna go ahead and flip a scrap die. Actually, nah, I don't want to flip 2 scrap die. I was considering it, but not this soon. I am going to go ahead and open up another slot here. Upgrade one of our shittiest dice to the highest value. We're already getting mileage out of that. So how about another Tinker? So because of that, we're already about halfway there on rent, and I've banked 2 dice, and you know we got 2 slots open, so that's really powerful. Okie dokie. So now we're on to the second day. Again, nothing happens the first night. Oh my, we have a bunch of scrap die, but not any abilities to turn them into anything good. So I'm going to take the invent and I'm going to make it so my scrap die give me an item. At the end of each day, all dice and stasis have a chance to upgrade. That normally would be really good, but I don't think we're going to end up with any dice and stasis. So this guy's going to trade us a tinker, which we desperately need. So I'm going to trade him, and then we'll go ahead and pop the tinker, and we'll trade this fella. She wants a medium. I don't see that happen. I'm going to decline that offer. He wants a high and a medium. I couldn't do that even if I wanted to, so goodbye. Alrighty, we gotta get 80 more bucks. That should be manageable. And this is again the buying dice guy. I'm just gonna refuse him. And we open the shop. Alrighty, 2 medium dice and she'll give us an upgrade. I suppose he'll give us an upgrade. I guess. Damn, this is looking dicey. She wants 2 dice. He wants 1 die. We just barely made rent this time. Crazy. I'll go ahead and pocket these 2 scrap die. There we go. We just barely made rent, and they'll give us some coupons. Oh, we can't turn this run around. Fuck, you only gave us 1 coupon, dude. We now have defective dice in our dice pool. They can't be affected by any abilities. Okay, $459 due in 2 days. Customers are trading with mostly dice and almost no money. Recycling this week pays double and increased rent due this period. Fuck. Alrighty. So basically things are super complicated this week. And I can't hardly trade this guy anything, can I? Damn. How about... yeah, we'll have to be able to turn scrap dice into regular dice, or this run will be over with. Ooh, he is trading a lot of dice. He wants basically high value dice for low ones. See what we get. 4 of them, not too bad. Damn, lots of little trading going on today, like they warned us of. Well, I don't see me buying any more slots this week, so. Ooh, $18 for that? That wasn't bad. Oh, yes, this is that alien. We're going to go ahead and jack his magic die off of him. This guy, he wants some pretty highfalutin stuff, but he's going to offer us Eureka, which we may need. I may use. Yeah. Wait, Eureka? Oh shit, that spawns 1 of each die. I may try and hold on to that until next week if at all possible. I'll go ahead and trade these 2. Now he'll give us invent, and that I'm willing to work with. A new item, skipping a customer has a chance to grant a random ability. That would be kind of important. What I think I'm going to do is go ahead and use Eureka so that I can get a Eureka. She wants some high-priced stuff. Well, let's go ahead and trade the alien die in. She wants a medium. Now then, we can keep these 2 die, which I think we're going to do, and we'll scrap these other ones. I'm thinking, let's go ahead and upgrade this guy first, and then we'll scrap him. See how much we got. $78 in total. So we got to get about $120 by the end of the day. So this is just gambling. You're gambling with your friends, neighbors, and if you fold, you lose 10 bucks. If you bet 40 with a chance to win, or if you raise, you bet 100 with a chance to win. I just fold. Sometimes I bet big if it's a stupid run or whatever, but it's too dangerous for right now for me to try and bet big. Tinker, definitely want to use that. We're basically on the lookout for any tinkers. Ooh, he wants 2 really high cost dice. But I can't do anything about that. Go ahead and decline that. He wants a medium price die. I could do that. He wants 2 extremely high price dice. No chance in hell. We just got an ability. We got invent. I'm going to go ahead and use it to get another item. And now we have the super combo again. This woman wants 4 fairly expensive dice. I can't do anything about that. And basically, if we don't get about $60 in rent from these dice, we're screwed. Hey, we made it. Yep, by $10, golly. We got another 1 coupon. Okay, so now we have silver dice. Basically, trading these with customers gives you more money. So, alright, $700 in 2 days. This week's negative modifier is negated. Very cool. What would that have been? Customers don't wait as long as your shop. If they lose patience, they also take your money. That's fine. I don't normally take more than a few seconds. It's a shame I couldn't have got a better positive modifier, but at least it's going to just be a normal week. Damn, with no abilities, I'm really hurting. Invent. Shoot, this is not looking very good for me this week. We'll have to decline all these until we get to that trader there, unless somebody's comes in trading, wanting 1 expensive thing, like that lady just wanted. Very cool. Can't afford any artifacts. I will go ahead and buy the spawn 1 of each die, because that's just better print. And then we're going to print 2. And I'm going to go ahead and tinker 1 of these die. And yes, okay. I was just thinking in my head what I want to do. That is a fine trade. And I'm thinking about going ahead. Do I want to invent or do I want to tinker? I think if I don't have Eureka, I kind of want to tinker tomorrow. Shoot. Or do I want to tinker today? Because I can't carry 2. Let's do this. What's our new item? Adds a random dice type to your die pool. We got powered dice. Oh, those are those dice that give us a an ability. In our trade to us from the customer whenever we make a trade. So we're going to go ahead and gamble big and try to steal many dice. Oh no, we stumbled away empty-handed. That's okay. She wants a medium for an upgrade. I can make that happen. Now this woman wants a lot of stuff, so let's throw Tinker up. 1, 2, 3, and give her a bonus. So we got a fair bit of money there. Now we need medium value, I guess, so that we can get Eureka. See what we get from Eureka. This guy's offering a fair bit of money too, so we'll go ahead and trade some more expensive stuff for it. Let's pop one of these things. So this lady's offering a lot of money too, and now she's offering us a Eureka on top of it. Very cool. 2 mediums and a small. I can definitely do that for you. How much is our rent this week? 700, so we've made rent. He's offering a Eureka. Let's use our Eureka. So big, medium, small. That looks good to me. He wants a medium. I'll trade you a big for it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these scrap die to the side here. Alright, so we are good to go. 700. I could buy that next one if I wanted to. This is kind of about catching up at this point, so thank God it looks like we're going to be able to catch up. I don't know how we managed to turn today around, but it's looking optimistic. We'll have some coupons next week at least, and we just got a defective die, which is good. Let's open and see what our luck looks like. This lady has a bunch of money. Damn. We're going to try and milk as much money out of her as possible. Cool. This guy wants a medium. I can make that happen. 2 mediums. I guess every time that we make a trade, we have a chance of Or no, I'm stupid. He had a power up in this thing. I was making sure it wasn't just one of our little ability things. What do I want to do? Tinker? We have a lot of options. I may just pocket, or no. Let's get the full. Let's do Tinker here, then upgrade, and we can trade this guy even though his deal isn't all that great. No, we already got a Tinkerer back in the mix. See what happens if we do Eureka. Damn. How about a Tinkerer? I was shooting for a very expensive one, but we do have Invent now, which I'm going to go ahead and use Scrap Die on. New item. Get a scrap each day. That is really powerful. So, expensive and some mediums. I don't think I can make that happen even if I wanted to, so. 2 mediums. Oh, I can make that happen. 2 mediums for a Eureka. I absolutely can make that happen. And 3 mediums. Eureka. And now we get another Eureka as soon as we complete this trade. And then we can hold on to all these side die. Wow, we turned that week around and I don't have the least bit of clue how. Her abilities, when they're good, they're great, but damn, a lot of times they suck for the beginning. We got 8 coupons. So now we have poison dice. Poison dice super suck. They will cost you money at the end of the day if you liquidate them down and trade them in. They cost you money every time you make a transaction. They suck. Alrighty, so we got a new positive and negative. Each day get a random ability use. That's good. On the Fritz, the open sign is wired to ability bar. Opening the shop disables an ability. That could debilitate us. $1,200 in 2 days. See what we got. High and a medium. I definitely want to sell that as soon as possible. She wants some fairly expensive dice and is offering a lot of money for it, so I am more than happy to make that trade. We got plenty of scrap die too. How about a medium for a Eureka? Medium and a small for an upgrade. I'll take that. We're kind of running out of die here, but that's alright. So we got 8 coupons. A positive die course, nah. So I don't like this unlucky charm. It says whenever a new die is rolled, it is more likely to be low. Fuck that. Trickster's Ace. Using upgrade in front of a customer will make them offer more money. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Trickster's Ace, distilled mutagens, and then we're going to do 1 Eureka, 1 scrap. He wants a medium and a small, so good thing we just got that Eureka. Ooh, she's wanting a lot of stuff. Let's upgrade this small here, and then give her a bunch of mediums. Oh, well, we got a bunch of mediums sitting in our storage. Medium and a small, we could do that. 2 mediums. I can make that trade happen. Alrighty, so which dies do we want to pocket? Obviously all the scrap dice, especially if Tinker is working tomorrow. How many more days we got? Probably 2. Yep, we got 2 more days. So we basically get a random die, a basic die, just falls out of nowhere. And it was an expensive one too, which is good. So upgrade is out, but we now have the ability to use Tinker. So this run is pretty well over. If it was the last week, I would just trade until we had enough money, and then go ahead and end the run, because we've got this in the bag now. But it's not the last week, so I'm gonna trade as much as I can. Go ahead and use 1 more Tinkerer. just so that I can keep trading hot and heavy to these characters. We'll trade an expensive one. Fuck it. This guy wants 3 mediums. I don't see that happening. I'm considering very highly just closing the shop for the night. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. I want to move on to this next week because I already know that it's gonna be a doozy. So next period's modification. We get a sneak peek and it's desperation. It's very nice that we got the preview, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna, happen here very soon. I thought it happened the next day, but my bad. I was just being dumb. So we can just go ahead and close out the day as soon as I bank that die. Fuck. I kind of want. Well, no, this is fine. How much does junk die sell for? I think it's basic die cost, isn't it? Medium die cost. A little over medium die cost. 4 coupons, not bad. So we got verdant dice. These are the ones that upgrade between customers sometimes. $2,000 in 2 days, no problem. Government's awarded you with a common item. More customers come to the shop, but offers are worse. Okay. What common item we get? Dice scrapped at the end of the day are worth more. Sounds good. So it's gonna be a big long day, so I'm gonna get our dice pool nice and big. Okay, so let's get a power going. A big day for trading. Medium. Be nice to be able to just pretty much end our run today if we end up getting good enough trades for it, but don't get your hopes up too much. We'll have to see what happens. We are running into a bunch of poison dice, which sucks, but maybe I'll just put them to the side for now. Man, if people come here looking for small dice, they're going to be in business. We're basically just making every trade that we can at this point, because with our little combo multiplier and how many customers we have for the day, damn, and how many die we have. This is the most die I think I've ever had in a run. Man, this really turned around at a certain point. I don't know what happened. I'm probably going to buy every customer for the day. I do like that we can put poison dice over here to the side and then they aren't as deadly. So we got 4 coupons. We use this on the first ability of the day, it recharges, and I'm going to go ahead and do the neon sign. We get 1 more customer every day. Let's see if we upgrade a couple of times. 2. Okay. Not bad, and we could just go ahead and close out if we wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and just bank all these scrap die and close out. Let's just see what these random events are for the night. Yep, a very simple no nonsense night, and we can close out another day. And neighbor wants 15% again. I wouldn't see why we couldn't pay that for. And close out again. And we pay $2,000, and we just won. Let's see what our final score is here. We had a whole bunch of artifacts and items. Had a bunch of abilities. $2,800. I think that's $50 off from the last run that we did. So, this last character really sucks. It is very, 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 very random. Their abilities. Remove the leftmost want from the current customer, which is always the most expensive want. So that's a very powerful ability. the sort re-rolls your dice into an even distribution of values. I don't know if this is bugged or something right now, but it seems like even if I have like only low cost dice and I re-roll, it re-rolls them into a higher value sometimes. Acquire. Create 2 dice that are not in your dice pool. That's just basically the print, but really shitty. And Invoke converts 2 low dice into Daemon dice. Daemon dice suck. Invoke you never want to use. Daemon dice basically will either randomly drop bombs on your field or will randomly move around, and you can't even sell Daemon dice. Horrible, horrible. Never use a Daemon dice. So he wants a medium, and he's already offering us dog shit. I should have just hit clear on him, but that's okay. I just wasn't thinking. Maybe I'll do acquire. Fuck it, let's do acquire. And this one's kind of weird too. So basically, we start off with 2 artifacts. One, we have the cursed semicolon, which means that our abilities are glitchy. Whenever we use an ability, there has a chance of something really bad happening instead. It could drop bombs, it could turn one of our die into something else, it could like roll all our die into different abilities. Really bad. Now we have poorly read contract. This sucks too. At the end of each payment period, a stasis chamber is permanently locked. Now we get all the stasis chambers unlocked from the beginning, but at the end of the pay period, one randomly locks. So you can lose dice, you can you of course lose a slot. You don't have to pay for any of them, which is good, but it's a very good beginning is sort of easy, but the end is sort of hard. We're just doing some basic trades here while we can. Let's do acquire. Alrighty. We can trade that. We got some pretty good payback from that roll. How much is rent the first week? 200 bucks? 250 bucks. So we still need tomorrow. That's fine. I would take this one pretty seriously anyway. I want to get some coupons to counteract how shitty our abilities are. Okay, 2 mediums. I could make that happen. Yeah, see, I just used sort, and it sorted these 2 who are in the middle into, which were both low dice, into a medium and a low die. What the fuck? And now, because we used an ability, our invoke has been locked, which isn't all that big a deal. So I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass here, but for our pay period, I'm just going to leave dice in here because, in my opinion, even if they steal one of my dice, it's worth having the comfort that having the other dice in there give me. And we got 4 coupons, and our die this week is the defective die. They cannot be affected by any ability. That'll be the 3rd time that's been in our pool. Positive, feeling lucky. High dice are more likely to be rolled. That's good. Bombarded. Customers are extremely angry. When they arrive, they drop a bomb that destroys dice. So don't get too scared. Oh, hey, here's this guy. What are we going to buy? When a new die is rolled, it's more likely to be a high value. Or the neon sign. We definitely need neon sign. Whenever you use an ability, there's a small chance to spawn a low dice. Shoot. Let's do lucky charm. Okay, so no that bomb. So basically, every time that a new customer comes to the front desk, it drops a bomb randomly. You can move your dice out of the way, though. Sometimes that's bad, or sometimes that's okay, and sometimes that is absolutely awful. The time that it's absolutely awful is whenever you have a ton of dice in one area, then you don't even have a chance to get them out of the way. Alrighty, he wants a big and 2 smalls. Can I make that happen? I can make 2 smalls happen. How's that sound? Alrighty, we traded good for the first day. We almost have half the money? No, we got half of the money. That's good. So, sludge-covered item for 5% of our money. I can make that happen. Paid 11 bucks for Dice Fabricator, spawning extra dice at the beginning of the day. That's really good. That's a good long-term investment, too. How about we get rid of 2 of your wants. Oh, shit. We used an ability, and now here comes a big bomb. Oh, golly. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I knocked this one all the way onto the counter. So she is going to give us a bunch of money for this really shitty trade for her. Alrighty, we'll trade that top one. Get all these guys out of the way. This is a fucking horrible trade. No. He wants 2 mediums. That's kind of an okay trade if I can make it happen. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's an okay trade. I'll do that. She wants a medium and a small. I'm gonna pass, actually. He wants a medium. I'm gonna pass on that. He wants a large and a medium. I'm gonna bank 2 die and then pass, I think. I'm a little bit more worried about just paying rent than anything else, so tomorrow we'll have to pay rent, and it's just tonight's effect is just nothing. He just says that it's real chill, so open up. Alright, I'll trade a big one, and we gotta move these out of the way fast. We got another invoke, which is really shitty because the invoke is really fucking bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my small dice out here, and then sort. Sort must be bugged or something, because I don't think that's how that's supposed to operate. But hey, if it wants to give me some good shit, I'm totally down for it. Ooh, shit, I almost made a really fucking bad deal for no reason. I thought I had to make rent this week. Yeah, fuck that. I'll trade, real small shitty, trades, but I'm not trading everything. I'm not putting all my chickens in one basket. He wants 2 mediums. He can go fuck himself. I don't care. And we got a whole bunch of coupons. Verdant dice are added to your dice pool. After each customer, they will increase in value. That is good. $700 2 days. Each customer, or each day, get a random ability to use, but your dice are hot. So, medium and 2 smalls. Let's do acquire. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Whole bunch of more shitty ass die. Medium. I'll trade it just to lower how many dice we have on the field. Oh yeah, it looks like I got one of my die 8, but that's okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to sort. I meant acquire. Oh, we have scrap die? That's really fucking bad. Could trade for 4, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So, I definitely want to keep the green one and decline this offer. Yep, it upgraded good. So now we have to get some good items. Spawn 3 extra dice at the beginning of a day. Hell yes. Daemon collar. Daemons are less likely to explode. Hell no. I fucking hate daemons. Customers are more generous but leave quickly. Nah. Let's do... I kind of want to do the random dice types. Let's do 3 random dice types to remove the leftmost dice. So he wants a medium and a small. I can make that happen. She wants a bunch of shit. Oh boy. Alright, how about one more acquire? Alrighty, trade there. We have a bunch of, we're actually not doing too bad. I was going to say we have a bunch of dice, but that's kind of not true. How many days we got? 2 days for $200. We can make that happen, no problem. And we get a basic die tomorrow. Shoot. Oh my golly, look at all this good shit we have. Today is a fun day for trading. She wants a medium. Ooh, a big and a medium. So we've already cleared away the the rent for the week. I'm just thinking now what I want to do. We're really just trading for abilities. Do I want Invoke? Fuck no, I don't want Invoke. I don't want what he's offering. Clear. I would be willing to make that trade if you didn't want so many damn dice. Ah, fuck it. She wants a small. I'll do that. Alrighty. So I guess we pay rent tomorrow. Open up. Let's see what we got for this guy. Big and a medium. He'll give us the sort. Or acquire, my bad, acquire. Oh my. Another good bunch of die we got there. Wow, golly, we're just gonna go, we're gonna go hot and heavy trading today, I think. Lots of people are getting lots of good deals today. And we're gonna end up on top with how many coupons, or how many vouchers we get. He wants 3. Well, fuck it, I'm not going out of my way to make that happen for him. There we go, almost had twice as much rent as we needed. And we got 7 coupons. Poison dice, oh, that ain't good. $1,200 2 days. Each successful transaction has a chance to give an additional die. Okay. The open sign is wired into the ability bar. Please, for the love of God, do not get rid of my acquire. So, we're already starting the day off kind of shitty, but we can clean up our dice a little bit. And now at least we don't have to worry too much about shaking our dice or anything. Lots of very small, crappy trades. Let's put these big guys out here. Put the poison dice up in my side. Getting tired of them pissing away my money. Ooh, and now we can trade for some artifacts. At the end of each day, all dice and stasis have a chance to upgrade. Hell no. Dice scraped at the end of the day are worth more. Okay. Use sort in front of a customer will make them offer more money. I'll do that. And then I guess we'll get acquire. So big and 2 mediums, no problem. 2 mediums, I hope you'll take 2 bigs, my friend. Oh my goodness, wild growth is crazy. And now a large. Dude, we're doing so good. 2 mediums, no problem. I'm thinking just go ahead and get rid of the poison dice. I know I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass for this, but that's okay. We get more money from the scrapping anyway. I just don't want the poisons around. Stupid day, so I may just do raise. The dealer reveals a sword of war and peace, and you're still sitting in the astral chair. Unlucky, we lost. That's okay. We could afford to piss away $100 there. I said as I lost by $100. Man, what a day for trading. Shame I don't have that combo meter, because it's going to be another one of those kind of days. 3 mediums and a small. Sure thing. No problem at all. I wonder what happens if you roll and you don't have any dice that aren't in your dice pool. I wonder if it overflows to the point that it just gives you oh shit, it just blew up my new die. Ooh, we've got a lot of options here. I wonder if it gives you like any of the die that you have, or it just gives you no dice. So kind of weird to think about. Got plenty of money. Plenty of dice, plenty of powers. We just gotta make the most out of it. So we got, what, $1,200 on one day. I might just close the shop, see what happens tomorrow, see what happens tonight with our special event. Lose 17% of our money or possible neon failure. Fuck it. It just means we have to work tomorrow. In real life, I would not have filled up that neon sign, but... There we go. Just like that, we're already ready for the next day, or the next week. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close my stuff. Sure, fuck it. I don't really care about the coupons this last week. Our build is pretty well done. Love dice, extremely good dice. They have a chance to split in two after every transaction. $2,000 in 2 days. This week's negative modifier is negated and then hacked. After each customer, your dice have a chance of rerolling. So fuck you, dude. Go ahead and take those out of the slots and get ready for this last week. Just got to get $2,000 and we'll be good. Let's acquire twice. And go ahead and get these poisons out of our field. So we got 4 coupons. Combo meter for sure. After each pay period, gain 2 ability charges randomly. No, awful. Adds golden dice to your dice pool. Pay with them to increase the customer's offer. Do I want that? No, I want this acquire. So now we just start paying out with our new combo meter. Let that stay so it can potentially split. And we just pay out tons of these dice to people. Oh shit. There's no way I can move this many dice. That's okay, we'll lose one. I can live with that. That's what I get for being so greedy. 4 mediums. How about for free as soon as this bomb drops? Okay, I could do that. You want 2 mediums? And a large. Ooh. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot what the whole point of this was. I wanted to be able to use sort. Because I had a bunch of low-cost shit. Alrighty. What if we use sort? Good. So I can sell that really shitty poison die. And... screw it. I'll just sell an expensive one. Not a big deal. I'll pocket this one for now. Let's say with sort. I can live with this. He is making me a fine deal. Alrighty, we're halfway there. Let's acquire. There we go. And we can trade out all our shitty dice and keep the half-decent ones. We got 2 larges and a medium. Let's sort. We could do large, large, and a medium. And we're done for the day. I guess, which one do I want to pocket? I guess we just pocket the poison one. Pocket. Okay, we got 1 defective dice. Ooh, this is going to be another kind of day, isn't it? Sell our poison. Damn, we have a bunch of defective dice. Shit. So those loves will split. Let's go ahead and sort, see if we can get them any higher. How about 1 more? No dice. Alrighty. How about acquire? Yep, I could live with that. Even though we're trading a bunch of really good dice for that shitty offer. Well, no. Shoot. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and trade all these. I wasn't even thinking for a sec. I'll keep my normal die just in case I need it. Pocket that and then sort. Alright, sure, I'll trade all these out for that. And we'll go ahead and close for the day. See what happens tonight. Hopefully nothing too... 15%. Fuck it. make us work this last day. Oh, I'll move all this shit out of the way. Look at that. I got the skills to pay the bills. And there we go. We're already back up and done. I just want to cash out those dice, and just like that, we won the third character. There we go. We've got all those items. Let's see what our final score ends up being. Probably not great for this character. 2,400. That's like 400 bucks less than my medium score. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Cubic Currency. It's pretty fun. It's worth playing. It's just another one of those little arcadey, roguelike games that you can sit down and play for an hour or two, which is what I did. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you guys have a good one later.